The 2020 World Champion cheese is Gruyere Gruyere AOP, made by Michael Spiker of Mountain Dairy Fritzenhof for Gormino out of Bern, Switzerland.
Congratulations, you heard it first here on TMJ4 News today. A Gruyere.
Man, not even. You've been practicing all morning. Try again.
Oh, I've always said Gruyere, but that's apparently wrong. It's a cheese out of Switzerland, the best cheese in the world. Madison hosted the World Cheese Championship this week, and then last night the Gruyere sliced a record 3,667 other cheeses to come out on top.
So at 18 minutes after 6, for the third time, we have the best cheese on the planet Earth here on TMJ4 News Today. Contest judge Dominique Delahue joins us once again this morning to explain why the Gruyere.
Oh, that
Gruyere.
was very
Perfect.
Oh, got top honors
Third
last
time
night.
is the charm.
Dominique, thanks so much for coming.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you.
wonderful
Thank
to
you
see
for
you
having
again.
me.
So tell us why it won.
Well, it's always really tough. You have entries from all over the world, 3,600, over 3,600, almost 3,700. We had a lot of cheese. The reason I think a cheese like Gruyere wins is because it comes from the Alps. And in the Alps, you have a lot of flora, you have a lot of flavor that's going to go into the milk and the cheese. And I think that's part of it. People are looking for more complex products. And you know, all the final 20 products were outstanding this year.
Yeah. So when you taste the cheese to decide if it's the best in the world, you actually take a plug of it, right? The judges
Yes,
do. And
yes.
then are you smelling it in addition to everything else?
Well, the first judging happens on day one, and basically you look at everything. You look at the appearance of the wheel, you look at, you smell the cheese, you taste it, you look at the texture. We call this a plug, and you look at the flavor. Obviously, the flavor is a big thing.
And this wheel is 80 pounds. It's
80
very
pounds of
heavy.
cheese, yep.
Oh my goodness!
Yep.
And we can smell it. It's
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you were
it's,
talking about the smell.
Yeah, you could smell it from a few feet away for sure.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen to this particular wheel of cheese? Does it make the tour around the world, or?
This wheel going to go back to the WCMA, the Wisconsin Cheese Association, and eventually will be in exhibit here in Milwaukee in April. In April we have.
So some guy doesn't get to just serve it up at a cocktail party or
No,
something?
no.
Okay.
I wish I could take it home and stop, you know, eating it, but we will use it pretty soon.
Well, we do want to take a test it ourselves.
Can we get in on some of
but
this here?
as we do that, can you also explain? I mean, Wisconsin, obviously, we take a lot of pride in our cheeses, and Wisconsin cheeses did well as at the contest.
Yes,
too.
so we had 131 entries,
Yeah.
and
From Wisconsin.
total. I'm sorry, we had 3,000 entries, but we had 131 gold medals.
Okay.
And Wisconsin took 45 of them. The U.S. took 90 of them, so the U.S. did well. When we advanced to the final 20, we had 2 Wisconsin cheese in the final 20, so that was good, knowing that cheese came from 29 countries around the world.
Wow, that's a lot to be proud of.
Yeah.
This
I'm
is
pretty
gonna-
sure there's not a cheese I don't like, so I'm a poor judge. It was fantastic.
But I get what you're saying about the complexity. There's a
Yeah.
lot of complexity.
There's a lot
to the
happening in there.
flavor.
So Gruyere is used on everything, on sandwiches, on soups, you know, a good onion soup with Gruyere.
Perfect.
People make fondue with it. It's a very nice cheese.
All sorts of good stuff. Well, Dominique, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you
this
very
morning. I know
much
it
for
was a late
having me.
night for
Right.
you in Madison. Appreciate you
Great
getting
to
up
see you.
early.
Pleasure.
Yes.
How about that? Took that much of the best cheese on the planet.
Best cheese in the world right here. Okay.